Look, we ain't got much time on this one. NaptownTuner here, by the way. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do that right now. You know what? One of my possibly loyal subscribers, I caught them complaining in the comments section, and you know, they were talking about they wanted to see the cylinder head, you know, the video I was doing, the compilation of videos from this car that I bought from the auction. If you haven't checked it out yet, check it out. I'm building momentum on that, and I will finish the engine for that compilation of videos. But he was going about saying, how many intake videos do we have to watch before we get to watch the cylinder head get put back on? Well, just because of that, I thought it would be extra funny to do at least one more intake video. I've got more up my sleeve. You trust me, I can come up with lots more intake videos. But anyway, let's get back to business. We need to make more horsepower. So, you know what that means. We have to do the horsepower dance. And then I'm about to show you where we're doing the horsepower. The horsepower is going to be in the grill this time. The grill is too obstructive. Air needs to go into the intake. It needs to go into the intake airbox. It's got a ram air intake airbox design. So when we're going fast, the air can also go fast inside the engine before the turbo goes fast and pulls the air inside the engine. So we're pushing. So the pulling is easier to pull with the push-pull. Without further ado, let me show you the two bits that I just went and purchased from the Home Depot. They're Dremel bits. This one right here, I already had this one loaded up in my Dremel, and I couldn't find it. And as soon as I got home and walked in the garage, I found it. But I went ahead and bought a new one anyway. This one here is a little bit different. We're gonna be cutting through plastic. I'm just gonna pick which one I think works better. This one here is for grout removal, and this one here is multi-purpose. This one's a pretty rowdy one, and this one has a little bit more of a fine cut tooth to it. So we're gonna take our Nipex pliers here, and we're gonna try the fine cut boy. And then how we do this here is we got the little capsule. Open up the capsule, we got the little bit. We take the Dremel, chuck it up. We got the little button to hold it. Loosen up the chuck. Slide in the bit. Oh, come on now. How loose you gotta be. There we go. Now we're gonna pull it out a little bit to get a little extension here, and I'm just gonna tighten it with my pliers. Nice and firm. Now, let me hook up this extension. You still don't even know what we're doing. Well, I'm just gonna show you. And it's not turning on. What is the deal? I've got to flip a fuse. Breaker must have tripped outside. Sorry. Like I said, we don't have much time. We got to get cooking on this mod. All right. You need surgical precision for this. So I don't trust most people for this modification. do the final touch-ups afterwards. We're gonna do at least one more. Now, so as to keep it looking uniform, we're not gonna do this one, but we could. I'm gonna go ahead and clean that up the rest of the way now with my file. Let me show you. You see what we have right here is a couple different files. The big one is coarse, and if you'll look closely, they are also specifically named. This one is a flat bastard. Get to smoothing it out. Now you want to keep it at an angle so you don't scratch your grill. Now, what did that do, friends? Let's take a closer look. That was just a quick run-of-the-mill, cleanup job. I'm sure some of you people will do a much more thorough operation with surgical precision. But this is just my work car, and nobody's gonna be going to a car show and looking at this thing. So let's take a closer look at what I just did. If you'll notice, where it starts is right in there. See, now I could clean that up a lot better. You don't see that unless you get right down up in there. What I'm trying to show you is these top 3, 4, maybe even 5 holes in the grill are really what's tossing the air into that intake scoop. Let's take this cover off and take a better look. Once you unbolt all 4 of these, this just lifts up, and then it's gonna feel like it's stuck in there a little bit. Just pull it out on either side. It does fit underneath the lip on this grill. Now that we got this out of the way, let's take a better look at this scoop. This ram air. This right here, I believe they call this a snow screen. This is gonna help you catch possibly snow, I don't know. I mean, bugs. It doesn't look like it's caught that much. It's never really been out. This has always been there. You know, what we're gonna do with this though, because it kind of, in my opinion, it kind of robs horsepower. And I think, we're just gonna go like that. And then we're gonna take a better look at this ram air scoop in our modification. Now, of course, I said earlier, we're gonna clean this back up better. I just did this fast with the Dremel. I didn't want to get too close to the edges. I could have gone a lot further up there now that I look at it. But I could touch that up, anyway. We're trying to get air into this scoop. So, tell me how you think the air is gonna get into that scoop with those blocked off here. It's gotta go down here and then find its way up in there? No, we gotta unclog these holes right here to get that ram air action and horsepower action on the highway and under acceleration. Ram.